On today's video, we're going to refurbish this vintage axe head. Hi everyone, I'm Ira and welcome back to the channel. This is what I think is a Brooks axe head. We're going to do a pretty minimal refurb here. We're going to sharpen it and we're going to get some of this mushroom effect off where someone was beating it with looks like maybe a sledgehammer or something. Last time you saw me carve the handle. So we'll get this ready. We'll do the final sharpen after we put the handle on. We don't want to be messing around with an extremely sharp axe head while we're trying to hang it. So we'll just do a quick basic grind and get rid of this. But this beautiful dark patina, that's going to protect the metal. It's not rusty, it looks really nice, and it's going to be awesome. This is a 2 1/4 pound head, and it's going to be basically my base camp axe. So without further ado, let's go over to the belt sander. So the first thing we need to do is change the belt. This is 40 grit. First thing we're gonna do, this is about the best camera angle I can get, is we're gonna take some of that mushroomed effect off of there. Okay, so that's all cleaned up around the edges. That's all I need. Now we're going to do a grind and sharpen that edge because that is just ugly. I should just say that we want to make sure that we have water nearby. That's going to produce heat and we want to keep it cool, otherwise we're going to lose the hardness of the steel. So there's a spot right here between this flat part and the wheel that is going to allow me to get more of a convex grind onto this. So that's working really nicely now, and I can start to see that edge, and it's all wobbly. It's probably hard to see. The focus isn't very good, but it's all wobbly. So we're going to try and get that to be a nice smooth curve, as well as have a little bit of a burr on the one side. Yeah, that's coming along real nicely. I'm gonna bring the camera over so you guys can have a better look at what's happening from the top view. Okay, here's a better look at what I'm doing here. So the burr, I'm starting to feel that burr to a much higher degree than when we were sharpening the knife, but can start to feel that burr. Now I can also see this starting to even out, which means that we're pretty close to where we want to be. And we're really trying to go for even pressure, trying to make this as smooth and even on both sides as we can, and the same bevel angle. I'm doing this freehand, I don't have a jig, but I'm doing my best to keep it at the same angle on both sides. Wet it before you look at it. You want it to cool down as soon as you get it off the grinder so that you don't damage that edge. Now that's really starting to even out, and I'm gonna give it another minute and we're gonna be there. Okay, now that burr runs evenly along the whole edge, and that means that we are there. Okay, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Cleaned up that hammer pole so there's no lumps, and it's not really a big deal, but aesthetically, it just doesn't feel as nice. And this edge here, we did a nice, very even grind on that. Next order of business is to hang it onto the handle, and then we'll give it a final sharpen and make a sheath for it. Thanks for joining me while I refurbish this vintage axe head. I'm really excited about this project. It's going to be a great axe for bushcraft and woodcraft. I've got lots of axe videos out now, so make sure you have a look. Don't forget to subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. If you hit like, it tells YouTube you like my videos, and then they'll show it to other people because they'll think people like my videos, and it spreads the word. So help YouTube spread the word and give this video a like if you don't mind. Check out some of my other videos if you like this one, and until next time, I'll be me and you be you. Peace.